Hello, my name is Stephen Norris. I'm the associate pastor here at First Baptist Church of Griffin. During this time of uncertainty around this COVID-19 virus and the shutdown that we see around our country, we wanted to give you the most recent update for what activities and events and things are going to be happening here at First Baptist Church. But I want to begin by reading from the book of Philippians. Paul writes, "Every time I think of you, I give thanks to my God. Whenever I pray, I make my requests for all of you with joy, for you have been my partners in spreading the good news about Christ from the time you first heard it until now. And I'm certain that God, who began the good work within you, will continue his work until it is finally finished on the day when Christ Jesus returns." We echo with the Apostle Paul just words of thanks for our community, for the ways that you have reached out to us via email, via text message, via phone call, social media. You have shown your support to us and let us know that we are not alone, that you are here with us and you are supporting us and lifting us up. We feel your prayers and we thank you for that. After a lot of prayer and discernment, we feel as a church leadership that the best thing that we can do in these moments is to choose to suspend services at First Baptist, at least the in-person services, through the month of March. That seems consistent with all of the best advice we're getting from national, state, and even global leaders right now. So we would encourage you to continue to engage with the church, but to do so in ways that would be consistent with those recommendations. Do it from home and utilize the resources that we have put together here at First Baptist to continue to give you the tools to seek Christ, to grow in your relationship with him, and to connect with one another.
As Stephen said, we're not going to be meeting this Sunday in person, but we are going to have an online service that you can join us this Sunday morning. You can find that by coming to our webpage, www.fbcgriffin.org. Click on the links. You'll find those for the Sunday service. You'll also find one for a bulletin for this Sunday. As well as, we're going to give some Sunday school options that you can find links to videos, some teachings from different ministers and people of the church. You can go to those and follow along with a Sunday school class or just your family. We'd love for you to join us this Sunday doing that. Sarah's also doing some really cool stuff for the children, some meetups through apps like Zoom and different things. So be on the lookout for that. It's so great to use technology to keep in contact with each other. I've also put together a YouTube channel for the youth group, for some Wednesday night encouragement, some little sermons, and just a way to keep connected throughout the week with our students. It's an interesting time we're in right now. I know that, but it's also can be an amazing time. We can use technology to reach others. We can reach out to each other, but also new people. So let's get creative in the ways we're using technology to reach our neighbors, to reach out to those around us and share the good news of Jesus.
As you might imagine, putting all of these changes in place in such a short amount of time, really 7 days, takes a lot of time and energy. So I'm thankful for all of the ways that our ministers have pitched in to make that possible for you. Now at First Baptist, we have 3 different worship services that each one has its own unique style, its own unique personality, some more informal, some more formal. As we were thinking about how do we present a worship service that really embraces all of those styles and all of those things together, we've worked really hard to create these almost like a one church service of sorts, where we can take the best of all 3 of our services and bring them together and celebrate them in our Sunday morning broadcasts. Now, when we were looking at that, we were looking at what facilities and technology we have here at First Baptist that would make that the easiest, would be the most turnkey option. And so for that reason, we've chosen for the past couple of Sundays, for last Sunday and then tomorrow, or this Sunday, to broadcast that from Morgan Hall. Morgan Hall had the easiest way for us to make sure that this broadcast could get out to all of our different services, whether that be the regular connection service broadcast, the celebration service, Comcast, the radio, all of those together. Broadcasting that from Morgan Hall made the most sense to us. However, we do recognize that we have this beautiful space that I'm standing in right now, and we want to be able to use that on a live service as well. So we're exploring some ways to make that possible so that all of our technology can talk to each other back and forth, and we can make sure that we are giving the best possible high quality services of worship that celebrate all that we are at First Baptist. So we're going to have some creative elements this week. Hope you'll enjoy those. You'll see them, and I think you'll recognize what I'm talking about when you see it. But on top of that, just know that we are making efforts, and we are hoping that in the weeks ahead, we'll be able to come over and to celebrate a Sunday here in our sanctuary as well with our organ and piano and some of the other musicians that we enjoy on a weekly basis. So bear with us. Know that we hear you, and we are trying to celebrate all the things that make First Baptist Griffin a wonderful place to worship, all the things that make First Baptist Griffin a community of grace. Thanks. We hope to see you on Sunday.